Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I'm going to show you how to make homemade Danish butter cookies. Yummy. I love butter cookies. Now, Danish butter cookies are pretty much a shortbread or type of shortbread cookie, and usually they are formed in little designs and super yummy, and they taste pretty much exactly like shortbread, and they're just really good and simple to do. Only 5 ingredients. And also you can actually make them with 3 ingredients if you leave out the vanilla and the salt. If I can do it, you can do it. Before we move on, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's get baking. Down below in the description box, you'll find a list of the ingredients and their amounts. Begin by preheating the oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. I believe that's 162, 160 Celsius. And now what we want to do is we want to cream the butter with the sugar. Now I have 1/2 cup of unsalted butter here, and it's been sitting out at room temperature for about an hour. You can use salted butter. If you do use salted butter, don't add any additional salt. And then I have 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. You can use granulated sugar. If you do, you're not going to use a 1/2 cup, use a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. I use powdered sugar. It just dissolves better in the butter when you're fluffing it, and it just creates a better texture for the cookie, but you can use granulated sugar. So I'm going to take this right here, and I will just add the powdered sugar in there. And now we're going to cream this for 5 to 10 minutes. That's a long time, but we want to get it nice and fluffy, okay? And periodically, if you need to, come in here and scrape the sides of the bowl. Make sure to get all that sugar incorporated. And when you are done, the butter should be super pale, like almost white in color. And then now what I want to do is I want to add in my vanilla extract. I'm just using a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It is optional. You do not have to add the vanilla. And then I'm going to take my salt. This is about 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. Again, if you're using salted butter, leave out the salt. And I'm going to add that to 1 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. If you don't have all-purpose flour, you can use cake flour. And I'm just going to put this in the sifter here. And just do about 1/3 of it at first. Another 1/3. And then the rest of that flour. Okay. I'm done with the mixer. You can put that away. All right, once we have it in there, I'm just going to bring this together and kind of just push it around with my spatula here. So look at that nice little ball of dough, and then with clean hands, I have a disposable piping bag here, or you can just use a normal piping bag or do a Ziploc freezer bag. And then I have the Wilton 1M tip, but you can use any large tip that you want. I just like the design and look of this one. Down below in the description, I'll put a link where you can pick up these disposable bags and the tip. So I'm just going to fold this over my hand here. And then grab the dough and just push it all in there. And twist and push and twist and push. And then now I have a sheet pan here lined with a silicone baking mat, but you can use parchment paper as well. And now I want to just pipe in my designs, or just pipe it in a circle like that. I'm going to show you how you can do something cool without the piping bag. Take some dough and just, we're going to press it down with our palm here. And then just kind of go around with your fork like that. I'm going to show you another tip. This is the 847. This is the one that I use for my churros. And if for some reason you didn't like how your designs turned out, you can just scoop them back up, put them together, and redo them. Really easy, don't worry about it. So then what we're going to do is we're going to bake these in the oven. Again, 325 Fahrenheit, 162 Celsius, and bake them for somewhere between 12 to 18 minutes until just slightly golden brown. You don't want to bake them too long onto that step. And when they come out of the oven, they will look something like this, lightly golden brown around the edges, and overall they're more of a blonde color as opposed to like that pale yellow or whitish color. Just let them sit on the cookie sheet for about 5 minutes, and then we are going to transfer them over to a wire rack to cool completely. And they should just come right up. And if you notice, which is classic for shortbread and Danish butter cookies, is they keep their shape really well. No matter what design you use, they will keep their shape. And these should be nice and light and crunchy feeling, which is what you want. If you've never had shortbread or Danish cookies before, they're not going to be soft cookies. These are meant to be crumbly and crunchy. It's just the style of cookie that they are. And this made about 24 cookies. I made a lot of small ones. So if you make a lot of larger ones like these ones, you won't get as many. And you can just leave them like this, they're ready to go. Or before you bake them, you can put some like the large sugar crystals, it's like finishing sugar on top, and that's kind of a classic look for them. Or you can also just come in here and do a little bit of powdered sugar on them if you want. There you go. Danish butter cookies, very similar to a shortbread. It's a type of shortbread cookie. Really easy to do. Like I said, very few ingredients. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into one of these. Oh yeah. I'm going to grab this one right here. Mmm.